What's up, man? Welcoming everybody. Test 1 2. Test. Test. 1 2 1 2. Oh, wrong one. Test. สวัสดีครับใคร so cute welcoming G-Snap. Thank you, Glowbird.ไก่น่ารักมากอ๋อเสียงไก่เหรอครับ Or are you talking about this?อ๋อไก่อ๋อไก่นึกว่าไข่สวัสดีครับคุณไก่ Welcoming Elf Disillusion ขอต้อนรับทุกคน Yeah ไก่นึกว่าไกลIt's been popping in here. I don't know. I mean, thank you for all the support. My baby would love that ducky. Welcoming Barbara. You is here. Amber Rose. Ajona. คนไทยมากขึ้นทุกวันครับส่วนมากคุยกับคนที่พูดภาษาอังกฤษแต่ก็ Oh yeah I'm enjoying I just started drinking matcha the energy from matcha is amazing vertical stream is better well you know there's vertical YouTube and horizontal YouTube Many people don't know that YouTube now has vertical live streaming because they're trying to compete with TikTok. Thank you for the sharing, Birdie. What does the caption refer to? Okay, whenever I stream, I help people for free. But these people are trying to get money from you, except I'm number 4.Okay. You see how many... So that's why I changed my name from Guru Thanet to Brother Thanet. And also, you know, it confuses people. นี่ทราบว่าพูดไทยได้เพิ่งทราบอ๋อก็พูดไทยได้แต่ไม่คล่องครับก็พยายามเพราะว่าถ้าคนไทยมาเราก็ต้องพัฒนาภาษาศัพท์ Thai, my vocabulary in Thai is very low. It's not very low, but it's like they know I'm not. They know I don't live in Thailand. How about that? Like, oops, this is how it's gonna be. เพราะว่าโตที่ฮิวสตันอเมริกาก็เลยต้องพยายามเพราะว่าอาจารย์ก็บอกว่าต้องช่วยคนของเราพวกเราคนที่เราเหมือนแบบมีเขาเรียกว่าอะไรมีบุญมีกรรมเราต้องเพราะเราช่วยคนอเมริกา I help English speaking people a lot, and so helping Thai people is like a new experience for me because you could what happened to me and my family because of you. Dark glass community. For what you talking about, bubbly? What you talking about? So เวลาเราสอนธรรมะของ spirituality เนี่ยธรรมะ when you share spirituality online it's very open, so it really it attracts many people because it's kind, it's calm. And so what area of Houston? I'm in the Spring Branch area, northwest, I guess you can say. Send me good vibes. I have COVID. Okay, well, our goal is to have a respectful, loving vibe as we always do. What do call it that suffers and heal? What suffers and heals? That sounds like life. Do you speak Chinese? No, I don't. Oh, actually, I know some Chinese words, but I don't speak it. You know? Actually, I don't even know that many Chinese words. I just know 你好吗? 谢谢, right? The most basic. 早安. And then I know some curse words. Why have you changed Guru to Net? Because Guru to Net, the name causes waste my time. I have to explain to people because some people like need the word guru for you to be religiously guru. So instead, just cutting the word guru out and just being brother to Net saves a lot of time. I don't have to explain to people because to me it's just a name that used to help people. So the time here is 11:31 a.m. What exactly is peace to you? Ta-da! My daughter is even making matcha cookies. Matcha cookie. Have y'all tried matcha ice cream? So good. Matcha ice cream is very delicious. Welcoming Elizabeth. What would be your advice for today? Please don't party so hard this week. The energy has not been very good. Online, everybody is looking to clock the hell out of work, and to me, that means they're not happy. They're gonna go when you're not happy. You're gonna chase the alcohol, party, substance, go out late, and you're gonna have more chance to be around drunk driving people. So do your best to, do your best to stay grounded. Do your best to don't let the substance consume you, okay? When you let the substance consume you, it may do it for a while. Because if you partied this week and you had a great time, you're going to go out next week. A little bit more. A little bit more. And so, just know to have enough. What do you call it? Welcoming Brother Sean P. Nice to see you. I heard you're getting ready for a birthday party. When I'm not happy, I play the harmonium. Me, when I'm not happy, I choose to figure out why I'm not happy. And then I choose what makes me happy. And then I keep choosing what makes me happy. And then I feel happy. Ta-da! Alcohol causes you to become a different person. Well, what's worse than the alcohol is the environment that has alcohol in it. The bar, like, who do you think goes to de-stress at the bar? When you lack wisdom, you're gonna use the alcohol to numb and de-stress, but the stress don't go away. You just don't feel it, And so, when you go to the bar, everyone's like, yeah, right? Everybody, right? All the guys gotta unbutton to show chest hair. All the women, not all women, many people will also show more skin because you're trying to be more attractive at the bar. Guys and girls, Maybe guys wear a wife beater, tank top. Because why? The energy of lust in the air, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get, that's the culture. And then if you go to the club, why is the club worse? It's darker, it's noisier, and it costs more. And there's smoke, and there's lasers and light sounds, and you can't hear each other. Right? And of course, in the club, there's more substance. Thank you, Sister Nisha. Thank you for coming by. Right, so this is where dealers, club promoters, that's how you promote this is the oldest recipe in the freaking age. The people who sell the substance are the club promoters. Everybody knows this. Okay, not everyone knows this. Sorry, hustlers. I had to ruin your game a little bit because when you work for the Buddha and God, you gotta say it. The people that hook people up are the ones that work at the club. Every club that I've ever been to, the head promoter, the main one moving. Okay? The main one moving the stuff. And it's sad because the people who most people ain't trying to do the substance. Yeah. Thank you, Barbara. Oh. Right, most people aren't trying to do substance. But the ones that are really miserable, they're looking for friends to do it around. So they become a vortex that creates more suffering. Right? Because you just want to escape, but you don't want to escape alone. You need somebody to escape with. Take shots. And best live out. Thank you for the kind words. Right? And so, because we're here to help people not have to dig themselves in a hole and then get lost in life. Because you know why? Sometimes when it's your duty, when it's your calling, that's just your calling, right? And I can't leave until broke. Oh God. That's sad. That's sad. Can't leave the club until you broke. Club. Can't leave until broke. CLUB. Yeah, so cute. And so a lot of young people who cannot make their parents proud, right? This is the main. Parents sometimes have so much expectation from their children that they get so pressured, and they may have a hard time fulfilling their parents' request. And so they push themselves to school so that they can say, I am now a doctor, lawyer, engineer. They live a good life later, but that good life may not be inspiring or profound. And then I have to deal with those people's children who are unhappy. Right? Because sometimes you want to push your kids to be just like you, but they don't want to be. They don't want, like, the best. Not college may be for a lot of people, but it's not for everybody. And if you keep forcing something that doesn't match people, God, it does so much harm. The worst one is when you force religion onto children and they don't want it until they're in college, and then they feel so guilty. This is the worst one, because that's a spiritual. That it makes them so confused. It's like they try to make religion work, but it doesn't. But they keep trying to force themselves to make it work. And then they think something's wrong with me. Why don't I just like religion? And then the worst happens. And you know what the worst is? Because you know why I say this? Because I see it. I see it around me. That's why it's sad. Then they think they're not good enough. They don't belong here. That's why I choose to focus on peace and love, because it's not so confusing. Like actual feeling it and practicing it and verbalizing positive affirmation and relaxation, because it just makes the world a better place, you know. Now we respect religion. It's just what happens when the religion doesn't work for the people who we're trying to teach. Then they feel something's wrong with them. Now, organized religion work for some people. It's just not for everyone. And so I'm here for the gray area, you know, the between agnostic and religious. It's like in the middle. You don't have to believe in God, but you can. Oh, you're religious? We still love you. It's like a best case scenario, but of course you get attacked a lot because you get like the amount of questions people ask is nonstop when they're new, right? The moment we get into a mainstream flow, like 200, 300, 400, 500 people come, then they start asking nonstop, and you just have to from your heart. And then whenever there's a high volume of people in here, here comes the religious people coming to, because they're like, why are all these people here listening to this bald guy talk? It's a threat. So there's a lot of layers of Like I'm being educated every day on how the system works, how people's mentality work. What are they doing? Are there results? Why are people more open to? Why are people here? You know, why are we growing rapidly? Because people are just looking for genuine connection. That's it. That's what spirituality is about. Genuine connection with yourself and then others. Spirituality. That's why I love it so much, because it's authentic, it's genuine. You don't have to be what you don't want to be. You can question everything in spirituality. But how do you tackle procrastination? I learned from Tony Robbins, when he spoke on a video. It's not that you want to procrastinate, it's that what you're doing is uninspiring enough so that you don't want to do it. But when you're inspired to do something, you're going to do it now. You're not going to procrastinate because it's inspiring. Many people are forcing themselves to do something they don't want to do from the heart. They think they want it because it leads to money. It leads to something they think they want, but not what they need. And so when I heard that, I was like, okay, what does this want? That's why I'm always on here. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. It's beautiful. Thank you, Wes. And so it may take you some time to find out your calling, your purpose, what excites you. Like, why would I try to be on as much as I can? Right now, I just changed the flow from 4 hours, 4-2-4-2-4-2, or 4-2-4-2, 4 or 3, right? 4 hour stream, 2 hour break, 4 hour stream, 2 hour break, and 3 hours. So I'm changing it to 5 hours break and 6, which is freaking difficult. So every time you shift your schedule, you have to readjust. It's like, right, I'm just looking at what's gonna inspire the community the most, right? Because that inspiration, it's such a precious seed. When people feel inspired, you see that people feel the light in their eyes and their heart, and it helps the community has a momentum. And I'm just so grateful. What we do in here is just unconditional love. And if you were not here last night, we found a new technique. Welcoming Ebony, Michael, Anita. I'm so happy that my boys can be themselves. We found a new technique last night. What is it? Welcoming Yogini Tech. The reason I don't teach people to hit the gong first because it teaches impatience. That's a shortcut. This teaches people to take your time and connect. That's just what I teach in the community. Because when you can't get the singing bowl to sing, you're gonna whack it instead of have the patience to. Sometimes I need to gong, yeah, because when you have form, you understand. Because you know why? As you polish the bowl, it's an art form. When you're polishing the bowl, people watch you, right? So it's a meditative act. Everything is form. For example, if I just... You see the difference? The flow is different because you're just jumping. But when you take the time to so while you're polishing in the beginning, this is when you guide people to breathe without even saying anything, right? You just... Because sometimes we're just making noise, but we're not connecting with the sound. We're playing with our head. And they pay $2,222 for that certificate. What did they learn? Free teaching in here. Of course, you can tap, right? But the form, having form allows the mind to be calm, right? Right. In Thich Nhat Hanh community, Plum Village, before you invite the bowl, what do they do first? Because right, that's part of that culture, because it's about originality and the teaching. There's a reason behind why we do that, right? So it's not just because we're making random rules. There's a reason why. And so the whole community, like the mystic villagers, none of them tap the bowl first ever. Because why? That's part of the community that we've created to teach people to slow down. Because when you cannot get the bowl to sing with patience, dang. Because sometimes your mind is going so quickly. And you don't want to be like, it's not singing and there's people looking right now. because you're not practiced enough. No, the thing is you can tap. That's just not, I don't teach. That's not the form that we teach. But you are welcome to do whatever you want. But if you're trying to learn what we're doing in here, it's different, okay? But because when you have that form, you have more discipline. Because you know you're not just going to start whacking bowls and polishing them. Like when I was learning about, like even the word polish, we had to, like God told me, come up with a word because you're teaching people to do sound healing a lot. So like, what were you doing? Polishing. Because I was looking online, like, what do you call that? And there was no clear word how to play the rim. Ew. Play the brim, the rim. Like, just call it polishing. Right? And so when you call it polishing, it's clear because right, just like when you play the crystal cups. Because the world is moving so fast. We have to do practices that help us slow down. But if you're somebody whose energy is slow already, you need to speed it up. Right? So your instrument may be a drum instead. Why do people put water inside? Because it's cool. Good marketing for singing bowl sellers. It's a fun. You can see the vibration in the water. Makes the mind go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. หลังงานน้องต้องปรับปรุงการกินด้วยไหมคะหลังงานต้องปรับปรุงถ้าเรามีการกินที่ like our sisters asking after work should I adjust how I eat now we have to เราต้องการกินเนี่ยเราต้องกินให้พอเพียงอย่ามากไปอย่าน้อยไป ถ้าเรากินอาหารที่ทำให้เราเหนื่อยเนี่ยวันของเราเนี่ยif you're eating something that makes you หลังงานพลังงาน oops she says พลังงานน้องต้องปรับปรุงการกินด้วยไหมคะใช่ครับก็คือถ้าเรากินอาหารที่ for example ถ้าเรากินอาหารที่ทำให้ท้องเรารู้สึกตันเนี่ยเราจะเหนื่อยใช่ไหมครับถ้าเรากินผักพืชผลไม้ถ้ากินเนื้อก็ได้แต่อย่ากินมากเกินไปเพราะถ้ากินเนื้อเยอะมันทำให้มันใช้เวลาย่อยนานเนื้อแดง and ส่วนมากคน I just call myself ผมก็กินแค่ vegetarian I'm vegetarian right because it helps to digest quickly so you have fresh energy all the time if your stomach's still digesting food from 2 days ago because it's clogged then you don't have fresh your stomach's overworking for 2 days เพราะว่าถ้าเรากินเนื้อเนี่ยท้องเราจะย่อยประมาณ2 วันถ้ากินเนื้อที่แน่นแต่ถ้าเรากินผักพืชขอสื่อสารกับพี่เพื่อปรับปรุงการกินโอเคครับสุขภาพ สุสุขภาพดีไหมครับถึงถามหรือว่าต้องปรับปรุงสุขภาพเพราะมีหรือว่าอยากลดน้ำหนักหรือว่าอะไรครับ What's your reason? Welcoming brothers in Master Mike. How to lose weight by fasting? If you want to lose weight, eat more vegetables, better. Leafy green. สุขภาพดีค่ะโยคะดีถ้าสุขภาพดีการกินไม่ต้อง perfect นะครับการกินไม่ต้อง perfect พลังจากทานเนื้อร่างกายสุดมา2 วันSo when we start to deal with food, many people become an expert, right? Because many people actually eat to heal themselves, right? Because food is deeply healing, right? And what makes it difficult for you to have good energy, right? She's asking, how can I eat so I can have good energy flow? My master is vegetarian. I'm vegetarian. Many teachers, Thich Nhat Hanh was vegetarian, right? So many spiritual teachers โยคะไม่ดีเลยค่ะน้องรู้สึกแต่ก็อยากที่จะปรับปรุง She says her yoga is not good เวลาบอกว่าโยคะไม่ดีเนี่ยหมายความว่ายังไงครับ I ask her, when you say your yoga is not good, what's that mean? Because yoga is the way you live your life in peace and presence, right? Because you can be doing a asana but not feel peace. And so the way you live your life, you're waiting. เล่นแล้วเพลียว่าง She says when she does yoga, her energy is low.เราเรียนโยคะกับที่ไหนครับ Like เวลาฝึกโยคะกับครูที่ไหนครับบางครั้งเราอาจจะเรียน You know มันมีโยคะหลายสไตล์นะครับ Yes, I changed my name to Brother Thanet ออนไลน์นะครับครูสอนที่ไทยเพราะว่าwhen you learn yoga from a teacher who teaches yoga like a workout เวลาเรียนโยคะจากครูที่สอนโยคะเหมือนการออกกำลังกายมากกว่าการฝึกจิตวิญญาณ spirituality เนี่ยเราอาจจะเพลียเพราะว่าครูเขาโฟกัสในทางแบบทำท่าให้มันยากหน่อยแต่ถ้า not all yoga many yoga teachers may be focusing on more workout aspect in yoga difficult poses and there's yoga teacher who focus more on meditative experience, right? น้องที่ says เล่นอาชทังกะและ dynamic flow ค่ะใช่ถ้าเราทำโยคะแล้วเราอ่อนเพลีย I mean if you're doing yoga and you get tired that's not really a bad thing yeah ถ้าเราอ่อนเพลียจากโยคะก็พักผ่อนได้นะครับบางครั้งเราพยายามทำมากเกินไป yeah you can rest โอเคถ้าเราทำโยคะแล้วเราเหนื่อยเนี่ยบางครั้ง sometimes we're trying to fill so much into our day and we don't have the energy for it and I think this may be the case บางครั้งเราพยายามยัดสเกจจูเราให้เต็มแล้วเราอาจจะไม่มีแรงที่จะไปต่อโอเคเราก็ต้องดูว่าเราต้องdo you need to drink more water do you need electrolyte ต้องดื่มน้ำหรือว่ากินน้ำอะไรบำรุงอ่อนเพลียจากการต่อสู้ชีวิต She says she's exhausted from fighting life. This is a different sister. Dang, go over here. ต่อสู้ชีวิตเราต้องสู้นะคะ I'm the same as her. Why are you laughing? I mean, because it's a real comment, you know. พี่นั่นนางอันมากเพราะพี่กินพี่นั่งนานได้เพราะว่าเราฝึกมานานครับ Me sitting here every day is yoga. But because I'm actually here, that's why, and so I pay attention to my body. What does that? ใช่ถ้าเราต่อสู้ชีวิตเราบางครั้งต้องหาวิธีต่อสู้กับใช้การสงบการสมาธิการปฏิบัติที่มีความสุขถ้าเราต่อสู้ด้วยความเขาเรียกว่า negativity การคิดลบเนี่ยมันเราจะลบไปเรื่อยๆเราต้องปฏิบัติใช้ความสุขในประจำวันของชีวิตเราถ้าเราไม่เนี่ยเราก็จะต่อสู้จะรบไปเรื่อยๆแล้วก็เกิดจะคิดรบถ้าเราอยากให้ชีวิตเราคิดบวกเราต้องมีอารมณ์ที่บวกที่อารมณ์ที่สบายแต่มันไม่ง่ายเพราะว่าบางครั้งเราปฏิบัติชีวิต Sometimes you operate your life in a negative manner for a long time, so to reprogram, to shift that around is not easy. This is why we have to discipline our life to remember. ถ้าเรา if you're at work and you feel really stressed, you have to find a way to practice more peace at work. While at work, you're not going to need to be that. But what you can do is right where you're at. Thank you for my life. ขอบคุณของชีวิตของฉัน At work ที่ทำงานเราเนี่ยปฏิบัติได้เลยขอบคุณที่เราจำลมหายใจเราได้ Thank you that I remember my breath. เวลาเราถ้าเราทำงานบนหน้า when you work in front of the computer ถ้าเราทำงานหน้าคอมพิวเตอร์เนี่ยบางครั้งเราแค่ pretend you're looking at the computer but instead your eyes and when you feel more energized or more relaxed no one has to know you just did that. And you don't even have to leave the desk. Right? หรือว่าบางครั้งเราต้องออกไปเดินสมาธิข้างนอกอย่าใช้โทรศัพท์แค่เปิดเพลง Right? Sometimes when you're like not in the greatest mood, you can go for a walking meditation. Put on some relaxing music. And everyone's like, I'm just going for a walk to de-stress. Like if they ask, he's going for a walk to de-stress. Maybe I should too. But go alone. When you're going for a walk to de-stress, you don't want to talk to nobody. If they want to go walking with you, tell them stand behind you. But y'all, you wanna come walking? We're not talking, okay? I'm gonna be doing my thing. We're not talking. Cause you know your friend gonna dump energy or whatever, cause they're not walking to be alone, right? So you just go out walking, take your time to walk, put on some Bob Marley, and just be with your breath. Thank you for the bird. Be with your breath. ใช่เวลาเราเครียดจากที่ทำงานเราก็ไป My eye is gone now because I take timber. I'm going to meet Lavender, my friend. Which lavender are you talking about? Like lavender tea or your friend Lavender? Shout out to Zen Master Mike. Thank you for your work in sound healing. Thank you, Sister Gaia. Lavender, the smell here. I used to edit wedding videos because I used to be a wedding videographer. I would have to take every hour. I would take 10 minutes because video editing in front of the screen, you want to feel like a human being, not a slave. Let me just be like, you want to feel like a human being, but because when you feel like you have to push, golly, right? เราอยากเวลาเราอยู่ที่ทำงานน่ะเราไม่อยากรู้สึกว่าเป็นทาสของงาน so you have to take care of your mental health, right? So every hour I would take that time to stretch my body and get my circulation flowing. วันนี้น้องมีข่าวมี what? Class? Cloud? How you read that word? Breath work, Reiki meditation. น้องขอบคุณที่ได้เจอขอบคุณครับ น้อง Jasmine. And so all around the world people feel stress from work, right? And the solutions are everywhere too. Mother Nature is everywhere. We just need to be with Mother Nature, be with the breath, be with positive people, know when to be quiet in the United Kingdom. Right? Music that heals is everywhere, but sometimes we listen to music that makes us noisy. Right? Because why? It's viral. Right? How do I stay safe in Mexico? I think you need to talk to somebody in Mexico about that. Not me. Talk to a security or some police or some research that. I don't have that experience there, okay? เป็น task or task ของงาน ใช่ right ถ้าเรา stay in the tourist area, damn it. Okay, if you're going on vacation in Mexico and you want to stay safe and you're scared, stay in the tourist area. If you're more adventurous, do it on your own risk, but you may be rewarded. Okay. Why? Because to meet locals, you get to see another side of humanity that you're not used to. Me, I like I'm not trying to go to touristy area. I like to see the energy of the people. I like to see how people live. To me, it's beautiful. People are beautiful. Human beings, the way we live, it's such a unique, sight from Thailand, how people live in Thailand, to how people live in the slums in Thailand, how middle class, like all the variety of just how people live. It's like, wow. And in every area of life, there is happiness available. That's how good the universe is. No matter where you're at, there's happiness. But of course, some happiness have more challenges. And that's why we do our best to support each other, so that people don't have to be so suffering in trafficking. Some people their whole life, they've been trafficked the whole life. So this is why I'm grateful for the people doing the work to help people get out of that state of consciousness and state of lifestyle that's suffering. And so I'm just grateful for the difficult work that many people don't want to do, but it needs to be done because we need to restore humanity. It restores the faith of humanity that people care. Which is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful day. So thank you to all my Thai brother, sister, mainly sisters, maybe a couple brother come by. And thank you, welcoming brother Jonathan. Who else up in there? Sister Haley, of course. Salem, thank you for all the blessings. Nong Jasmine. I would rather say Kun Jasmine ดีกว่า. Dandelion. We got Sister Yogini Tech in here. Cynthia from Italy. Joy is here. I'm here. I'm present too. Rusty Square. Every Friday I reward myself with Thai lab and yum for supper. Thai food is very underrated. It's definitely not underrated where I'm like around me. People love Thai food. Especially Americanized Thai food. Because it's delicious. Right? Or for the people who cannot eat spicy, right, they make everything more sweeter. Because I used to work in Thai restaurants for like years and years and years. Is in Mexico. Chichen is in Mexico. Okay. Shout out to all the Mexicanos up in here. Salem in Washington. Yeah. I can eat Americanized Thai food, but I would rather eat something else. Cause why? My mama's Thai. When your tongue, when your tongue has the complexities that it has, your palate, right? Your palate is different when you grow up eating only Thai food. Like my parents did not cook. Even though we made spaghetti at home, it was like Thai spaghetti, stir-fried spaghetti instead of like boiled. So. Let's do some singing bowls. Oh, were y'all here last night for the Lionsgate ceremony? It was popping in here. The Lionsgate ceremony? I don't know. What do you think of last night? Oh, you missed it. My belly don't like, yeah. What is Lionsgate? It's a new age. Yes, he says it was lit. It's a new age spiritual holiday or holiday thingy. It was an unofficial celebration about setting intention. Had to make noodles. I'm hungry now. Yeah, it was popping. So we just did music, more unique ceremonial music that made it feel like ceremonious. And then we asked people, what are you open to? What are you ready for? And then I went and read everyone's affirmation for like 15 minutes or whatever, however long it took, 10 minutes or whatever. Just kept reading about what are you open to? What are you ready for in your life? So that you can be clear about what you're ready for. This is called Palo Santo. It's basically a piece of wood that has beautiful aromatic. Right? And it's usually people light one stick, but I don't have time for that. So instead I make a little campfire from the palo sticks. Hey, welcoming Lola. Right, because when you make a little campfire, the wood burns longer, it stays on longer. And I can get back to focusing, being with you. People have been loving the Tibetan bowls. I have been loving the Tibetan bowl experience on the stream. Very fulfilling, for sure. Small one. This is a good time to meditate if you would like to practice, or just a good time to enjoy the sounds. I have attachment to Tibet. Like Tibet. Maybe you're inspired by Tibet. It's a beautiful culture. You know, the beautiful part about the Tibetan yogis in that culture is that it's so isolated and they don't have much resources, so it makes them have to, like, their blessings come from suffering. They don't have, right? The fire, the Tumo fire. A Tibetan yogi got trapped in a cave during a snowstorm. And to survive, the Tumo. Because that's what's needed, right? They use the Tumo. They use meditation because they needed to survive. Bright, clear bowl. Radiant. See the difference? You don't get the brightness from this mallet. That's different. But using your finger, you get the highs because your bone. Are you making a separate video on the Tumo breathwork? I guess I haven't made it yet, huh? I may in the future. So everything is a tool, even your own hand, right? That's why you see me using. Because what you're doing with the hand, the mallets cannot replace. Because you can control the density of your tissue here. Or you can, right? Or you can, but you have to be careful. You could injure yourself if you don't pay attention. Okay? You could do the double. The felt muffles the high. Right, check this out, okay? Okay, well, thank you, Linda, for being here. Glad that the stream has helped you. When you say help you, how is it helping you? My grandma do that on my head. I can tell, okay? Bright. Muffled, but more mid-tone. This, very bright. But if I use this really loud, it's gonna hurt your ear, right? different type of high. Magog. I become more calm and have peace. Congratulations to Linda. Welcome to the world of peace. Peaceful community, loving community. Just imagine who you will become if you just keep being more peaceful and calm. Yeah. Because you have a lot of, Yogini Tech has a lot of fire energy. That's why the grandma always doing this. They call that hard-headed. Yeah, we already know. The whole stream already know, okay? I was telling my therapist I want to study what you do. Study your breath for a while and see what happens. How do you control your fire? You have to learn to observe it. If you don't observe the fire rising and falling, you don't know how to respond. You just react. But when you see it, you already know. Chill the F out. But sometimes you slip. Don't slip too much. Gabby, his name said July, not August. Yes, I'm now brother Thanet. Wait, what? Right, I'm now brother Thanet. Okay, that's the new. So if you got people messaging you, is it right? Though I'm number 4, Guru Thanet _ July, but I change it to brother Thanet. Right. When meditating, my breath feels shallow. Is that normal? Yes. Your body naturally breathes deep once in a while. Because now you have oxygen. Then it does shallow breathing. When you're in deep meditation, you watch your body. And you don't even breathe. You just watch your body breathe. You observe your body breathing. Before you can get into that state, you do a lot of dragging your breath. As your body settles and calms, you can watch your body breathe. And then from time to time it does. Just maintain a good posture. Because if you're getting that far, good job. Now that you're peaceful, use your life to help people. Because you learn how to be calm. And many people in the world don't know how to be calm. Now you're useful to humanity. Some people, they act calm under pressure, but they're not calm. You can act calm, but be intense. And you can read those people right away because they don't recognize their micro muscle twitching. But when you pay attention, you see through all the detail. Eyebrows, facial expression, their eyes. But when you're truly calm, nothing to hide. And even though when you're not calm, there's no shame. Because sometimes you're not calm, but you can get to a state of calmness through discipline and practice. How can I get through the worst job? So I need to quit my job, right? You can change job and run into the same problem at the next job. It's not the job. It's your attitude. It's your mentality, the way you think, your perception. When you learn to change your attitude, you can work anywhere. But now that you can work anywhere, imagine when you have an amazing attitude and you're put in a place that excites you, a place that inspires you. That's called fulfillment. In the beginning, you learn to be grateful for the unhappiness and the happiness. You learn to be grateful as a wedding videographer, as a video editor, as a massage therapist. When you can learn to enjoy the things that your mind doesn't, because you can learn to appreciate the things that's difficult, naturally, when you make peace with your environment, you learn the lesson. When you don't make peace with your environment, because you don't make peace in your environment. The job is in here, sister. Your job. But you're trying to go to a new job, but inside, you're not doing the job of breathing, peace, gratitude. Thank you, Yoazax. Waiting for the day Twitch will. I used to be on the front page when I did ASMR. But nowadays, ASMR is not ASMR on Twitch. It's a lot of... You know. Wait, I was like, how is that ASMR? How is this illegal? There's kids here. It's not even 18 and up. That's G-rated. I'm serious. I was kind of like, how are they allowing this? There's kids on here. You know, there's kids up in here, and y'all just not even gonna 18 and up. And then the whole ASMR section on Twitch is just a bunch of that now. it leads to the only can, you know, only ceiling fan. What exactly is ASMR? It sounds that the mind find relaxing because of the texture, right? And different things. Because normally in life you don't hear how close the sound is, right? And so when you hear the closeness of, there's some things that help. Yeah, like the feather. People love the feather sound, right? I need to repair this. The glue came off. Right. But now am I too late for the Lionsgate portal opening? I need a gate to open the money shine into my life. It's okay. You can go to there's one more next year. 9999. Oh wait, 999. Sorry, Lionsgate is closed. Right, and so there's many other sounds like you can do all this stuff. And we have a Zen sand table. Yeah, we have a Zen sand table. And when you hear the sound of the sand dragging, I just don't use it yet because it's not time. Like I saw that on your YouTube. Yeah. I don't know because people want to come talk. People want to come engage with me, that's why. So I could engage and do the sand. We'll see. This. Because we are already doing like all these singing bowls and flutes and music focus. I don't know. We'll see. Because it's like I can see myself doing that at nighttime. There was like a fan noise in the, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's AC. Grace is doing good. She's studying for her sign language, I guess, certification thingy. So she's born in Vietnam, so she needs to learn more English vocabulary, and that's just part of the testing. I could sleep, just leaving you on with it, yeah. Yeah, so she's very good. I personally like the sand, but it doesn't match my energy because you have to find what balances the stream. Because the Zen garden is very feminine. I'm naturally already very feminine, so it's not balanced, you see. But when you're doing singing bowls, it's more masculine, so it matches. The flute, right? A lot of it is very masculine, right? The deep bass flute, right? So it matches because I'm naturally more feminine by nature, by character. Whenever I don't talk, like in a more like experience-wise, in like things that we do on here, right? So this is why some things will help you grow more because it balances you. Because right here, I'm dressed already. This is more feminine, right? And so when you do more masculine content, it's like, oh, yin and yang. You see? It's hard to teach that if you don't pay attention to yin and yang all the time. We all have a nature, yin or yang. You can balance yourself, right? The way even though I may have a feminine nature, I can speak in a confident, focused way, which balances my energy. Right? Yeah. I'm more masculine, says Lola, embracing the feminine side. Huma says, I want to reserve my 9-9 for my 9 chakra opening. Link in the bio. And so I didn't know about this earlier, like balancing the yin and yang. But this is how, when you learn to balance yin and yang, this is when people become interested in you. Okay? Like if y'all single and you're trying and you're looking for a partner, if you learn how yin and yang works in everywhere, you learn how to balance your energy to attract a partner. Everything that I'm teaching you here, it helps you get everything you want. Or what you need, not what you want. Right? Because before you can attract yin and yang relationship, you have to have yin and yang relationship with yourself first. That's already difficult. And to yin and yang with somebody, right? It's like you have to find a way. There's a dance that happens to see if you lock or not. And if it doesn't lock, you have to keep working at it until it merges. Harmony. But many people, when they get stuck, they keep giving up because why? They don't know how to do this with themselves first. They're not in harmony with themselves. How the heck you gonna harmony with somebody else if you don't even harmonize yourself? This is the basic yin-yang, positive, negative energy, masculine and feminine. So that's why like many people want to ask more advanced questions. But we need to learn how to, like, what is your weakness? You're scared to talk to people? Then you need to work on talking to people. Right? If you're moving too fast, you need to learn to slow down. If you're somebody who likes to do more, you need to learn how to do less. Okay? Right. What if someone is forcing you to speak to others when you're happy as you are? Who's forcing you to do something you don't want to do? Because sometimes you have karma with certain people that you cannot just like have an exit plan. My parents. There you go. when you have parents, this is called karma. That's a different game. When we talk about relationships, but the relationship with parents require you to master yourself and learn to play the game. I'm spiritual, but I will go to the Buddhist temple and bow to the Buddha statue, light the incense, because I'm learning to respect my ancestor who helped me get here. When I go to a church, I will respect it. I will respect Jesus Christ on the cross and what people are doing. When people are getting on their knee at the pew, I'm doing the same because I'm here to respect instead of no. Right, because there's a harmonious flow that you don't want to. You have to learn to surrender to the flow of harmony, or you're gonna fight it and be out of ignorance. So humility is part of the balance? Absolutely. You have to be humble enough to surrender to the system that you're a part of. In Thai culture, when you see an elder, สวัสดีครับ คุณน้า คุณอา คุณป้า. So when I'm in Thai community, I'm constantly just bowing to people, all the dang time, just bowing, right? Because I grew up at the temple, everybody knows me. So everywhere I go, สวัสดีครับ 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 สวัสดีครับ. When I go to the Vietnamese Chinese temple, I do the same thing. Right? Chào bà, chào cô, chào anh, chào em, right? You start, right? You do the same thing, but so when there's Latino people who are part of the Buddhist community. What do? Hi, brother. Hi, sister. When I'm at the restaurant, I naturally see myself just doing this to the server. Thank you. Why? Because that's who you are. Right? So the system teaches you don't have to. But when you don't care, I like bowing to people. I like showing people respect because it makes my life more harmonious. The more respect you have for people, the more respect and love you have for the life that you live, the more happy you become. Because you have respect for yourself. Because you're humble enough. But I'm aware that I can't please everybody. Sometimes I smile at people, but they don't smile back, and that's okay. Sometimes I help people on here, and they don't resonate with it. That's okay. I'm still gonna help people and respect people and do the best I can. Because that's who you are, your respect, right? But when you learn to own your life, you know who you are. That's why I bow at every scenario. Right? When I see an animal on the side of the road, unalive, sometimes they cut a big tree down. Because me, I see the nature of that tree. Right. I see somebody flat tire on the side of the street. And sometimes I go and help people out. Right? Because sometimes people need you. And you're there. You're there where you can help people and it's your time. Right? I don't always, because why? You do the best that you can, and you try to find a flow. Because if you're always stopping on the side of the road to help all the time, the flow of your life may be different. Right? And this is why we're grateful to have the system we live in. When you get stranded on the side of the freeway in Houston, they have this program called Safe and Clear. They will tow you off the freeway to the side of the feeder somewhere for free. This is why we have to learn to respect the system, because there's some goodness in it too. Right? In Thai culture, there's a lot of, deep respect. But then behind the scene, are people really happy? That's a different thing. Right? There's culture and then there's the truth. Because we can bow to the Buddha statue and feel so disconnected from the inner Buddha nature. You can love the bald guy talking online and not love yourself. Please love your damn self. Respect yourself. Please play the flute, Shaolin Chi. Welcoming, Madeline. What is Shaolin Chi? Thank you, Stan. Thank you for all the gifts, by the way. Is that a song? Okay. Thank you so much for it. Yes, respect yourself and humble yourself. Shout out to my Thai sister coming by. Every day more Thai people come by, so it's kind of interesting. It's karma, right? It's karma. Even though my Thai is not the greatest, it's enough to help people, right? You don't need to, if you don't speak, some people don't speak Spanish very clearly, but you just need enough Spanish to help your people, right? I speak Thai enough to help some Thai people, and it's just it's a beautiful thing. I wonder why I don't. There's many live stream. Do your parents speak English mostly or Thai? Thank you. They speak Thai mostly. There's humans and there's people of the lie. What you talking about? Welcoming Timmy Time. She getting wild. She gotta tame her fire. I would love to go to Nepal one day. Bhutan, Tibet. Ooh. But the truth is, I don't really want to go that bad because I would rather be here. That's the truth. My mind, it wants to go to these places, but my heart, I'm happy just being here. I'm Bluetooth now. No more Mustang GT. All life deserves love and respect, says Nicole. And Carrie says, this is helping me relax while I work. Happy Friday. We get to clock the hell out soon. We get to clock out today. So from this mallet, we can change to a more bassy polishing experience. Do you believe we have souls? We have a soul? Says Hope. I believe we have the now. That's how I operate. If you believe in having the soul, great. But do you have the now? This one has a harder time with the bass, doesn't want a bass, but if you just slowly, because if you don't, this one's technical. This is the highs. But to create the low, it's like a there we go. Here we go. Yeah, it requires a new technique. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Relaxing your facial muscles, eyebrows, shoulders. Do we need more bass? So this is the hardest one to bring the bass because the type of bowl it is. But the rest of the bowls can easily polish with bass, like this one. if you have a crazy sound system, be careful. It might blow up right now, okay? The sub bass of this bowl is I tried to warn y'all. He said, wow, you wasn't lying. I'm trying to help save your speakers, okay? You ready? You wanna open the line gate again? Okay, no, next year. The modern one. Watch out for your speakers, okay? I don't want an earthquake is not happening, okay? It's just the singing bowl. You see here? Welcoming Riri. This is actually the best one. Thank you, Anita. Have a good day. Welcoming Sister Bonnie, nice to see you. Let me try something. Experiment a little bit. Okay. Not as good. Okay, let's just try mono. All the microphone people, all the audiophiles love this kind of stuff. You already know. Was it cardioid? This is omni. Stereo's the. Okay, let's see here. Try the mic at the top. This? Yeah. Well, yeah, I use both. Over here. Because I got mics here too. It's backward now, see? Let me try the flute real quick, because I'm trying to get better flute, like air sound, and I think the mono might be. Let's try it real quick. By the way, I just bought 2 more Egyptian flutes from Peru, actually. Then let's see how they sound. Amazing flutes. But of course, I bought them because they were like, okay, this is really cheap. For the price of 1 flute, I could get 2 from a maker in Peru. Because I was like, I was about to buy that 1 flute in Portugal for the same price that I bought from Peru. So instead, I'm like, oh, why don't I just get it from Peru? So that's why, and it's a different type of bamboo, still good sounding, and just gotta follow the inspiration, you know. Shout out to the Peruvian sound healers and makers, you know. Okay, let's see. Because there's sound coming from here, but I'm trying to capture the sound coming from here too. So watch. So maybe I just have to force myself to play sideways whenever I play a transverse. So this is called a transverse flute because you play it like this, but the air is going here where there's no mics here. And I guess I just have to be willing to do it like this. Let's try it. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna mute these two. Come on. Try it like this. The other option would be mic test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test. Test 1, 2. Farther away. Welcome you guys. Today is gonna be stressful for me. I can't stay. Why is today gonna be stressful for you? Thank you, Athena, for your blessing. Thank you for that. Maybe I just need to EQ it. Delay level, echo level. Reduce the echo. I'm just anxious. Thank you, Athena. Do you remember your fundamentals? Cut the high, cut the low. Cut the highs. The fundamental. Stop. Breathe. Relax. Ta-da! That's literally it. Stop, breathe, relax. If you can just remember that, your life will change. Like for real, for real, like for real, for real. Okay, we're onto something, we're onto something. Might get lower, right? Okay. Low and farther, maybe? Let's try a different flute. Similar type, Japanese flute. Yeah, if you just remember the basics, brothers, sisters, you learn to calm your nerves by breathing. It's simple, but it requires practice and discipline. And it's free, you don't have to pay for it. Your healing is free from your own breath. You sleep better, you eat better, you think better. Free. That sounds great. I don't know. I didn't even, let me see, density. The trees love it. I love the trees too. Okay, good. Now turn on the other mics. See what that does. Thank you, Sunil Kumar. Different, right? But that's inconvenient too. I mean, I could just talk like this. Not the best case scenario. I mean, lots of the ACs, I guess. I need to put a blanket there, I guess. So this is just 2 microphones here. See how that sounds. Gotta dial it in, right? Just going through this because I need a new mixer, so I'm using bootleg. About that. Try it again. Not too bad. TikTok's been laggy lately on my computer, not sure.